ass, huh? I'm just on your ass.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, go for it.
I guess I was ready. All right.
Hey everybody, this is Ryan. Ryan went X31 with
Goblin Biker.
Goblin Biker.
So the idea for the deck is it's good against Ryziel in the meta, and it's relatively consistent. Well, should be. In testing, didn't brick. Bricked twice at the event, costing me 2 matches. I should have won otherwise, but that's neither here nor there. So for the main deck, we playing 3 Doug, 2 Gone Wild, then 1 of each of the other names. Clatter, Merciless, and Boomlock. I can get them straight. These are great to see, these 5. These are less great to see, but yeah, you had to play them. You can side this one out against, if you're not playing against Ryziel. It's almost a hand trap against them, but that's about it. For the spells, playing 3 Breakout and 2 Grand Entrance. Great card. Shouldn't be a super. Probably be a QCR like this. But it's... you always want to see either of these. This one's the better one to see, just to dodge Emperor and Baylor. One thing that really shapes me is if you almost want to dog Emperor and chain this and they impulse it, you're fucking cooked. There's nothing you can do from there. And then the 1 brick being a pile up. The idea for this is just to cheat out one of the XYZ monsters if you aren't able to establish a good enough board, or for the graveyard effect to dodge a Bishop. Then for the best starter in the deck, 3 Terratop and the 1 Takaton board. This 1 card gets you an entire board if they don't interact with it. Even if they do, you can just normal summon any of your 3s or even an Ash Blossom and go into start comboing from there. Then for everyone's favorite engine, playing Fiendsmith. 2 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurry, 1 Tract. I don't want to play more of this, just for the convenience of like clogging up my hands. Like, it's great to see, but I see it enough as it is. And for whatever reason, I draw Lurry more than I draw anything else.
That means you gotta run
Run 3 Lurry, never see it.
That's it, dude.
That is the correct math. Then for the copious amounts of non-engine we're playing here. All right, so we're playing 3 Ash, 3 Valor, 2 Nib, 2 Droll. So the deck's at 45. I really didn't have space to do like max out on these. I want to play 3 and 3, but just the space doesn't allow me to really. And or I could probably just like swap it, but then I don't have space in the side deck for 3 of them.
Go to 50.
You go to 50. I played it at 60. I might go back to it. Then I'm playing the 3 Crossout just because we get fried by 90% of the hand traps in the format. And 1 Called By. I've called by Engravers. Like, after I resolve my combo and have an established board, I don't give a shit. Or a Crossout. I called by what was it? They activated their Requiem engrave, and I called by the Requiem. Or sorry, didn't they activate it? They tributed it while field and just hit it.
Yeah.
Then I just saved the Ash for something else, which the next card I played was a Bonfire. Just hit it. And I just passed their turn. Then we're playing 2 Talents.
Hey.
I played it at 3 in Columbus, and it was phenomenal. I moved it to 2 here to play more hand traps. I'll probably put it back to 3, just for the convenience of the matter.
450, you may just run them all.
Yeah, I'm playing 3 Imperms. Then for the last handful of cards, playing the Full Armor Trap, and then we're playing two two really funny cards people had to read a lot. Playing Materia Reactor, Zeptwing, and Critical. It helps us not get owned by stuff like Dark Roar, Droplet, Christ, what's it called? Ultimate Slayer. Or if they, like, talents, talents, I don't want to use Desiree, I can just critical, negate it. And then if they have a monster on field, if I have a Gabunga lot, like haven't used it yet, I can just take their monster. Because a material is detached, triggers the effect. It's great. Then for the extra deck, let me organize this real quick, because it's not organized. Right. Playing two big Gabunga. It's relatively it's the best card in the deck. Searches everything. Is a very non-destruction removal, in my opinion, is always the best, because especially if this where it doesn't go to their grave, it doesn't go to their banished. Like they lose access to it until I give it back to them, basically. Then we're playing the one Exiguard to use the Zeptwing and critical. So this special is the Zeptwing. He searches the critical, or if I already have this, or I don't want to give them another draw with a Fulos, I'll just grab the critical from deck and set it. Now, the issue with that is, like, you want to special this to where you don't draw it for one. Secondly, to where you can actually continue to play. But if you get hit with a Fulos, you're not doing much unless you can negate it. Then we're playing the one Goblin Bonkers. This card came up pretty well. At one point in time, I had 7 cards under it because I just ripped apart a Rhizio board, and I turned this into a Lancer and hit them for. He was up 18.
Big boy damage.
Massive. So he was up 18. So 18 plus 28. You can do the math on that. I'm too tired. We're playing the 400 package.
46.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
So the Torpedo, Fortress, and the Lancer himself. Also, really good interaction here is non-targeting attach. So same concept as this, except it doesn't target. The non-targeting doesn't come often, but it was relevant against Hero because they had Ferris in the Monster Zone and the small one, not Vion. I'm drawing a blank, but the one that tributes and specials up was Spell Trap Zone, and he was asking for a target. I was like, doesn't target. He's like, yeah, either he chained it or he loses his monster. Either way, he wasn't going to he wouldn't resolve the effect of the one specialing. No, that's about it there. Now for the other cards, we got one Caesar. Push comes to shove, you can always stack this on the Caesar.
Fiendsmith.
Fiendsmith time, yep. Got the one Requiem, the one Sequence, the Moon to Bridget, Desiree, and Princess. So, another nice thing you may have noticed is I don't play the Fiendsmith trap. I don't like it. I can also facilitate his graveyard effect on my opponent's turn a different way. So with the Grand Breakout, I can just tribute him after I use his effect, and then he's another disruption there, and I still plus. I can chain block it too with the monster I summon. So it helps that if need be. But if it gets called by, that's different.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't beat the call by.
No, not really. Then the last 2 cards, I'm playing one SP because it was a 15 slot, and it's still pretty good. And then a Chaos Angel. This came up a lot in testing. Didn't summon it once yesterday. It got ripped out of my extra deck twice when I played against Cashier Fiendsmith.
It's just a 1 engraver out to 1 detonator.
It is. To be honest, Grand Entrance takes care of Detonator pretty well because I ripped 2 materials off it no matter what. So I activate Detach Special. Then if he pop effect on field for the monster, if they pop it, sure, add it back. So detach another material off the detonator and add back the monster I summoned. And I still have my normal summon if need be.
Let's get to that
That
side.
side deck, yeah. It's a little scuffed, but it works. Kind of. So one crossout target, you shifter. He's like, I get cooked by it. 2 bell. I only own 1 Fulos, and I couldn't I couldn't find anyone that would let me borrow them for the event on a short notice. So I ended up drawing this once when I sided in, going second, which was really convenient because they normally would ice chain it. They couldn't.
It's a good cross target, but if you draw, I mean, it's just good to get them draws in.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I drew 2. They had a 5 mat detonator. They popped 1 card, Talon's Take, and I sauced them. We have 3 Perulia. Also a good cross target, but it's
just to get some
I don't think
draws
I didn't resolve it. Every time I activated it, always got hashed.
Yeah, normals.
Then we have 3 Lancia.
Best card.
It's a really good card.
Sorry, Malice.
I did not play a single Malice. I didn't play a single Malice all day. I played against Hero twice. This is really good against Hero. Because if you hit him with this, they can't use Mally, can't use Vion, can't use Miracle Fusion. So that
limits a lot of their plays.
It really stuns them to the point where they can't do anything that's good unless they open what's it called? Fusion Destiny. Even then, it's like anything that they do in Grave, it just doesn't matter.
DPE is just the worst detonator.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. It's not good enough. Then for the last, we're playing 2 Thrust, 1 Harpies, 1 Slayer, and 1 D-Barrier. Now, I only sided this in a few times. Generally, it was a cross-out target whenever I did side it in. But
Yeah,
it never really mattered.
Yeah, because you don't really care if they exceed, because you're just going to rip it out, all their materials off of them anyways.
Yeah. Because, what is it called?
You can also hit Mitsurugi with it.
Oh, yeah.
Called Ritual.
Yeah, that works too, but I played against Mitsurugi Raizel 1 time, and I bricked game 1, and their hand was really weak. If I had any 1 starter, I think I would have just washed them, because I had cross out and call by. So any kind of interaction they would have, I'd have to answer to a point, and beyond that, we how do I say it?
You just kind of kill them.
Yeah, it was kind of washed because their hand would not beat my onboard, and from their hand they had 1 EXT, Sajin, Prayers. I think Impermanent Ash. I can't remember what their top deck was, if they even played it. But it wouldn't have mattered.
Gotcha.
Then that's about it.
All right. Well, thanks for the deck profile.
Oh, no problem at all.
See ya.